What's up everybody, how's it going? It's Burke, aka Dansweight here, and welcome back to another premiere episode of the Final Fantasy X Masters Mod by Karifean. Please remember to hit the like button and show the video some love, and I hope you guys have plenty of fun in the chat. Let's get going with this week's episode. So, hopefully we'll be able to pick up the free Chocobo ride here. That would save us a lot of time. Because the Mihen High Road was so long, I do think that's a bit of an underrated thing that the game does for you. Like, the Mihen High Road is one of the slowest, sloggiest sections of the whole game. I'm not generally that big a fan of it. I think it's too long. I think one of the roads they should have removed. There's like 4 different roads or something, or like 3. They should have removed a little bit of it. But the fact that they let you bypass with the Chocobo, I think is a big deal. So credit where it's due. You get to hear the theme. Alright, let's see the treasures here. Can we still pick them all up? Are they going to actually be meaningful stuff, or is he just thrown in some duds? There's a chest there. This scene is so long, because it's the first time you can do it. They really milk this scene. Not even cutscene remover can get rid of this. There we go. Heat Lance. But more than anything, like, one of the things that's been interesting for me about the mod so far is that it really makes you think about like why something is there. For example, like if you get a Heat Lance in like normal playthroughs, like especially, you know, during the first one, but even in subsequent ones, a lot of times like you pick something up and you just don't care. You're just like, yeah, whatever, that's not, like, it's not relevant. But with this one, like immediately I'm just like, oh, okay, how can I use this? This has surely got to be useful. There must be a reason why he's given me this. And so it gets you kind of thinking in that way. But I think despite wasting an extra ether, the fact that we managed to save, we didn't lose any more Phoenix Downs, just 1. It's okay, I can live with it. It's the ether definitely hurt me, like I did not want to lose that, but as I've been saying all along, I'm trying to show you guys always like the first attempt where possible. And I'm also trying to run with the first attempt. Okay, so at least we're picking up some weapons here, but probably basic elemental stuff. Let's have a look. Okay, Lightning Strike. And he finally has a second option. I would have loved it if all of his weapons had counterattack by default. I know that's asking for a lot, but it would have been kind of awesome. Okay. So there should be one more here. Let's grab this. Ooh. Interesting. Yeah, so now what you're going to see here is another example of why Karifean is a good modder. Obviously, he's given you a very preset amount of sphere level, so everyone's progress here should be the same. Other than Kimari, of course, but basically everyone's landed by a luck node, so you really get a choice of who to use here. That's really cool. I think I've got to stick with Waka here. He's the one that can hit the most enemies, and so flyers tend to be some of the most annoying as well. So if he can get critical hits on flyers and get rid of them, I'm all for it. So Waka's down there. What do we pick up here? What do we got? Okay. For now, I'll take the 500 gil, honestly. We need all the money that we can get.
Coming down to... You can't run a...
I think I'm going to make do for now.
Sure are a lot of...
And with that, we are basically heading towards the infamous Mushroom Rock. This is one of those places that for when you're doing challenges and resources are at a premium, it's definitely a tough place to get through. A lot of encounters, long pathway, not really any pit stops in between. It pushes you, it really does. Okay, I think we're done here.
The Mushroom Rock Road is...
I forgot
We
again, does he
apologize.
give you anything?
We apologize.
Alright, fine. Key getting those saves in. Yeah, okay, so we have the Operation Mihen donations. Also, we have the training fights that he kind of mentions. I'm gonna try and Lancet. It no longer counters when attacked. Instead, it releases pollen when it dies. Consider when you trigger it and on which party members and this monster will be no problem. No one has sleep proof, so not so sure about that. But what I want to do is basically, yeah, it's well equipped to deal with lightning strike, water strike. Ugh. Yeah, this weapon's not great for it. But we need to see if it still uses fire.
Yeah.
2, 3, 7. It's also nice to get a benchmark of how much damage you're doing before you head into the Mushroom Rock, so this might be a good little bit of training here before moving ahead. I feel like this is a bit of a half-baked idea from Final Fantasy X, like, as in it's really cool, like they've set up an arena for this and that kind of thing, but I felt like they probably wanted to do more with it, but they kind of just couldn't. Like they ran out of time, or the idea they had, they couldn't execute it how they wanted. I don't know, but it's still interesting to me. So of course it changes it up from what we know, and it uses water instead of fire, which is what it normally would have used. Let's Lancet. Okay, nothing from this guy. But we can learn Stone Breath, I think. That's also important. And also, can we use these guys to farm overdrives? We kind of shouldn't be able to, but would be interesting. 315. There it is. Get to see Pollen in action. Pretty sure we don't even have a sleep ward on anyone. Oh, wow. Woo-wee. Okay, yeah, we want to leave that guy till last. Holy shit. So this is the kind of thing that would have caught you out. What happened there? My screen went blank. Please tell me it didn't affect the recording. It's showing that it's still recording. I'm gonna hope that that's the case. In fact, I'm gonna stop it and I'm gonna restart it. It's kind of rare that something like that happens. The screen just goes blank. I can still hear the game, but the screen just went blank. Garuda, Basilisk. Let's just have a look at all of them here. Gear with touch abilities help conserve MP. Okay. But for this one, we don't really have a choice. Oh, nice damage. It must be weak to lightning. Must be. Must be weak to ice. Gotta be. So it seems like we've retained our stuff here. Our overdrive, sorry. Let's try a Lancet anyway. You never know what abilities enemies have. And there's your overdrive. So, what I have been doing actually, now that the Waka overdrive is here, I have practiced Aurochs reels a little bit. So hopefully I'll be able to actually get something resembling a hit afterwards. 2, 4, 6. I think it must be a bit strong to fire, maybe. So yeah, I guess you can use these guys to farm overdrives, but I think that would be a little bit unfair. I'm going to fight each one time. Oof, the Sonic Boom is powerful. But he got overkilled. So you need to keep that darkness on there and keep track of when it has it and when it doesn't. So Basilisk as well. Let me... Just going to swap in Kimari. Surely we can learn Stone Breath here. Beware. Oh no, this one used Heaven's Cataract. Sheesh. That's a 10-2 move, isn't it? Oh shit. Opens with Stone Gaze. Missed. Thank God for that. Quickly need to see this. 6,000! Holy... That's so much. Alright, is it going to give me Stone Breath? It's probably not. Oh, it did. Okay, nice. Excellent, but 6,000 is so much. We definitely have to poison it, otherwise... Let's see if it can be silenced. Can. Dark as well. And Auron. Did some big damage. So it can still use those. And the poison is there too. I need to see the damage from Heaven's Cataract. Can charge Yuna's Overdrive a little. Does this charge for healer? No. There it comes. Let's see the damage. Oh my god! That's crazy damage. Is that like a death move? But no, it took the damage afterwards. Good grief, that's a sign of what awaits. But that's after Sin Spawn Grief, so we're going to hopefully have better stats for that. Anyway. Now. Let's think. What are we going to be dealing with? I still think Waka being Tactician makes a lot of sense here. Like, even the touch weapons working fills up his overdrive gauge, so I'm happy to use that. Lulu. Honestly, maybe Victor. We'll try a little bit of Victor for these. Auron can stay Comrade. Yeah, we'll use a little bit of that and see how we do. But again, it's gonna have to keep Karifean on the front line. We're gonna run into red elements, so Firewall is a good idea. And we'll keep the Dark Touch. SOS Null Blaze could definitely be useful. Okay, so let's save, and then we'll go for it. Need to obviously check the donations to Operation Mihen as well. I'll probably just reload the save.
Any donation toward Operation Mihen would...
See what happens.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, so, okay. He's not letting you donate to Operation Mihen. Fair enough.
I'm sorry. Hey, you're... Thank you for your...
Cutscene remover. Or does it stop working there? No. Let's try again. I don't know if they give you anything. No. Okay, this guy doesn't give you anything either. Okay, here we go. Need to speak to everyone. Gonna speed up here while I... Oh, it slows down there. Right. Doesn't help that much. Phoenix down. Take that. High potion, we'll take that. Okay. First encounter, preemptive strike. This is basically the stuff we kind of missed out on by skipping ahead. Well, using the chocobo, not really skipping ahead, but...
So, how shall we do this?
Okay. Wow. Just a lot of HP, man. Use a lightning elemental gaze. Right. Okay. Let's start with a bit of this. Counter attacks with a strong thunder. Like, that was a strong thunder. Guards allies only attacks when alone. Wow.
Bring it on.
So zombie status is interesting. Again, we'll try to exploit that. There's a save sphere nearby anyway, so we can utilize a bit of this stuff at the moment. Might be worth dark attacking. I might try and leave this guy on his own just to see what he does. Like, we're in a fresh area, so I think it's still good to know. And I'm assuming he's probably going to use that mechanic for that type of enemy, so I wouldn't be surprised. I'm going to bring unit in. Does she get an overdrive increase here? I guess technically she damages if he doesn't heal, but yeah, it's worth a look. So, I'm going to try a silence attack here as well. That also works. I just want to see if it stops it using that flame breath attack that it's no doubt going to want to do. Lancet is going to damage me. Can we do 140? I'm hoping so. Excellent. Okay. So now it is on its own. Let's see what Oren can do. I mean, look at that again. It's trading 2 for 1.
Farewell.
Oh, 1012. Very nice. Okay.
No time to waste. Let's go.
But I do have a feeling if it gets off that fire breath attack, like it's gonna wreck. Like it's very powerful. Now.
Good done.
What does he have? I kind of want that. I think I already have one of these. This is what I want, though. Yeah, if I hadn't wasted so many resources up until this point, I could have had it, but I've got to sell something. I always feel like it's such a bad idea to sell anything. I really don't recommend it. It really could make the difference, any of these items, really, I feel. And well, empty slots to customize different types of weapons as well. It all matters. The only one I'm actually taking a look at is this. We literally have 2 armors that have HP plus 10s on them. And like an extra 10%, does it really matter that much? I'm also not giving away any customization slots. So I think what I'll do is I'll
making a fortune, but you, lad.
I'll put a save in and I'll come back. And buy that. It's just about to get out. This encounter is the worst. This encounter is actually the worst. Oh shit, man. Yeah, we really need those touches to work. Poison touch, dark touch. Guess the darkness worked. Gonna try and guard with Orin here. They both have darkness, right? Can't see. Gonna try my chances. I'm certainly not using my overdrive here. I'm gonna keep that. Good damage. Gonna speed this one up. This is gonna be a bit of a long fight. Okay. Try to not leave this guy on his own. Okay. Nice. Yeah, yeah. We ended up making mincemeat of it. This actually worked out pretty well. Wow. Whew. But obviously it comes at the cost of MP for some of the stuff, so... But not complaining, that actually went a lot better than I thought. Okay. Let's see. Now I'm going to make potentially a bad decision, but slow touch is too big. I can't not have slow touch in the inventory. You just never know when it's going to be useful. That could be a boss battle, potentially as well. It's just a shame that I have to always swap to it, but I think it's worth having. I want to see it try and do that one attack. Ultra quick hit. Okay. Fine. He thought he was Chocobo Eater. But yeah, so there was a battle quote at the end of that fight there. That's why it's kind of got a bit stuck like this, I think. Oh, God. No, come on, guys. Please. I had the blank screen earlier, and now this. A bit weird. They're just chilling. I'm wondering if it's like those situations sometimes where the screen goes blank. Okay, for this bit, because I've had to back and forth a little bit, let me just double check. This is before I brought it, right? Yeah. I'm not going to get into any encounters here. I've had enough of that.
Well.
So, again, we're going to sell... Yeah, I think Waka's Tactician is going to work quite well here. Right. Let's go. Come on, man. We haven't even stepped on there yet. Ugh. These encounters already started too soon.
This'll be easy.
So, we did face one of these guys. Now at least we've been trained a little bit in how to deal with them. Let's hope that darkness works. Okay. It's a good start. Auron does do big damage against this guy. Gonna try and conserve MP, so not gonna attack. 2, 2, 4. It's good enough. Darkness still there? It is. I think guarding is actually better for him because he's so slow, but can't provoke. It doesn't make a difference. If he could have provoked as well, it obviously would have been perfect. But nice. Surely we can finish it off now. Ah, darkness didn't work. $497. I think she can take it out with a blizzard. Screw it. This will save us a Phoenix. Now, honestly, if I die here, I would just rather go back to the save sphere. It's so close to it. But we'll push on. Getting our first encounter before we even made it to the lift is not a good sign. Right, here we go. It's a long old road, look at that. Oof. So we know this one. We know what that's going to do. Give us that tri-fire. Annoying little devil. That does not sound good. So this guy we want to kill last. And it uses water magic. So I think we need to come in with some science attack. What I'm going to do, you know what? It's early and I'm going to use a lot of states of face. I'm going to try to see if I can get this Aurochs reels. If I can't, this might already be a game over, but I think it's worth a try.
You asked for it.
So what I've been doing is trying to find... Yeah, that's not the one I wanted, but... basically, I've figured out that like reaction time wise, if I try to press X on the one after, sorry, on the one before the roller, then I can get it. So I was after the skull one, and that apparently afflicts a bunch of negative status effects. This worked really well, by the way, but in terms of timing it, for anyone looking for advice, what I found was that basically as it's rolling, you look at which one you want. So let's say it's a skull, and if the one before it is, say, the green hourglass, then you basically watch for the green hourglass and you press X when the green hourglass comes by. And by the time, like, based on your reaction time, for mine at least, it tends to always sync up with the one after it. And so that's how I've managed to start doing it a little bit more consistently. But I got the wrong one to start, so that's why it failed, but in general I'm pretty happy with that. It's too big a tool to not use. Like, you are throwing away way too much opportunity by not using it, so... Surely now.
It's over.
Again, conserving MP.
Piece of cake.
So, yeah, the overdrive obviously got me out of trouble there, but at least I could demonstrate to you guys that I've started to learn it a little bit. So next time we won't be so lucky. Guys, got some stuff for us. Quick! Yes. 1,000 gil. Nice. Come, buddy. Okay, I think that's basically what he gave us in the OG. So our item supplies are definitely starting to look a little better now. I might need to buy some softs. Checking. Okay. Here we go again. Wow, it's fast. So what I want to do is I want to try and silence it from the get-go. Clearly it's got more tricks up its sleeve than just using an elemental spell. So we're going to try and slow it down. A little bit of that. That definitely helped. Oh, but it still did something annoying, of course. Of course it did. Now.
No problem.
It halves lightning. Let's just see how much damage it does anyway, see if 2 hits is enough to take it out, but... Because I want to use Dark Attack with Kimari, but he's probably going to miss. Especially after Reflex as well. Delay Attack's kind of nice, but... Do I use 8 MP from the get-go? Draining attack that can put poison on you and put you to sleep. It could really put us on the back foot. You know what? I'm gonna
Sorry,
use it.
maybe next time.
Let's see. Oh, 604. That must have been a crit. 141 left, so Waka can handle that the second time round. Let's see. Blaze. So for the annoying guy, would definitely, I think, coming in and immediately silencing is probably a good idea. I mean, it's so fast, it's notably faster than the lizard even. Okay. And then Lulu should be able to finish the job. Not fire. Definitely not fire. 570 is a little high, but yeah, okay. Okay, so we're on track. Go in. We've had some decent little streaks with no encounters here. I want to see how much damage I do by default here. 311. That's enough, as long as I'm killing it in 2 hits. I'll live with that. This time I think I will use Silence Attack here. While I go to work on the other guy. Okay. So this is where the heat lance is going to come in a bit more handy here. Nice. What can I do with 109? Not great. Maybe we get lucky and we poison it. We'll see. Nope. You see how tanky he is though, just like multiple rounds of attacks here. Finally. And we just about have enough to again do the old 1-2. And well, Waka almost has another overdrive here. So that's working pretty well. Okay. What's in store for us here? 3 antidotes. Okay, fair enough. At this stage, I kind of want more softs, but I'm probably going to have to buy those. Eventually. Almost forgot to switch him back in. Right, here we go again. So, same recipe as last time. This will push Waka to an overdrive. Okay, the poison's extra nice. It didn't do anything. Sure. Its magic defense is high, so Lancet probably not going to work. I think he should just get to work on this guy. Let's see. And this
Let them
time,
come.
we'll null Blaze. I think from here we can speed up. We know what we're doing. Okay, at least you can heal a little. We've managed to conserve MP pretty well so far. I'm happy. Just silence this guy anyway. Oh yeah, he took the hit. Forgot about that. We're still fine. Kimari has the Null Blaze, worst case. Yeah, very tanky. And a cure as well. Right. Like, Auron is so slow that normally I'd say from here, just to conserve MP, like, let's just let Auron finish the job. But it's going to get too many attacks in between and then have to waste Waka's MP to silence it, and it's just... You're going to waste MP either way, so... Probably better to just do this. Okay, we're still good. Yeah, I think our HP is doing okay. I think maybe one cure. I think MP wise we're still doing well. Not too worried. I don't think Shalinda gives you anything, but I just want to be 100% sure.
But seeing their fear, so I decided. Truly, I know nothing of. I'm hoping is take.
Ah.
Take.
Yeah, so that's one thing
Is
she
there
can
any-
do. Sorry, I'm mashing X at the moment, but... So yeah, underrated pit stop. Thank you, Shalinda. As you guys know, I am very much not a Shalinda fan, but I gotta give her props for that. I think that's definitely something that a lot of us do not utilize. Oh, this encounter is so bad. It's so bad. I'm wondering if this time, should I go for the overdrive again, or should I play it differently? Because I'm thinking the reason we managed to get away with it last time was because we petrified it. And well, there's also the chance I could miss it. I haven't exactly practiced it a lot, so if I miss it, that could put me in even bigger trouble. It's kind of high risk, high reward with these guys. So for this time, I'm just going to do this. I mean, we still have at least maybe 4 or 5 more encounters to go here, so I don't want to use everything at the moment. 5. So we want to leave this guy till last. So I'm going to bring in Orin now. We're going to take out the element more quickly this time. Get the job done. Well, there's a chance that this won't work. I was wondering if the random variation would be enough that sometimes the Orin and Lulu 1-2 punch won't work. And the answer is yes. Yeah. Thing has 2 HP. Yeah. So this guy's still being silenced, hopefully just keeps it out of commission. Not a very strong water, thankfully. And so now we should be free to take this guy out. Heat Lance. Plus a fire. So yeah, still saving those overdrives for if we get ourselves into really big trouble. Nasty stasis, man. Okay, still in it. Keep it going. I tried to like go the shortest route I could. Okay, ambush. I think this time ambush is a very dangerous man. And it's funny, my 2 other overdrivers, they're both on the front line. Gonna use one. Let's go for it.
Alright, you asked for it.
Let's see. Right. No, I made a mistake again. No. That one I'm not used to doing. Basically, I practiced the skull head one like 3 times. Aurochs Reel still like living and dying by it. Oh, it can use fire too. Interesting. Interesting. And Lulu getting KO'd here, of course. It had to hit Lulu twice. I mean, couldn't have it any other way. SOS Nullblade's coming in for him at least. Wow.
All right.
Okay. What we're gonna do? Bit of that, and then bit of that. So you can see Waka's one is just so unreliable for me right now. I'm definitely like better than the first session, but I'm still not hitting it how I want. Okay.
As you wish.
I think I'm literally going to let... I was going to say, I'm literally going to let Kimari grind that one out, but we didn't have to. So that was a disaster. Mainly because I missed the Aurochs Reels. Like, it's such a... If you get it right, the battle completely... Either you end the fight or it completely swings in your favor. If you don't, then you could end up seeing the game over screen. Like, it's very fine line. So I definitely need more practice with it, but I should be able to get there. Like, the practice I did, I literally did Aurochs Reels maybe 5 or 6 times and I already figured out the whole, like, you just wait for the one before it and then try to press. And it worked well. I think I got 2 or 3 in a row where I got the skull head one and I was like, okay, I'm not going to spend an hour doing this, let's just go, but I'm not good enough to replicate it consistently yet. Basically, if I can get the first one, it's fine, but I keep missing the first. go. Thank you. Let's take a chance and go down here and grab the chest. It's probably an extra encounter or two as a result, but... No! I was already mashing X to open the chest as soon as possible. For God's sake. What do we got? Oh, nice. That's good. For now, we're going to keep this, though. It definitely helped us in the last encounter. But I'm glad we made it through that little bit without any more encounters. It's a relief. So now we can safely, hopefully, make it to the save sphere. I didn't test Provoke. Actually, I should have tested Provoke. Let's see what it does to this guy.
Hey, you! Take me on!
Okay. Make sure we get that dark attack in there.
Let's give them all we got!
Gonna swap in Auron as well. Auron does really nice damage. Yeah, it just does its regular attack, fine. So from here we should be able to ride this one out. Just keep an eye on the dark attack, otherwise he will die. Okay, darkness gone. Dark attack basically guaranteed to work, so we're good. A lot of HP. There we go. Damn, Kimari learned Hero there. Still gonna get Auron out. Was there someone else down here? Wait a minute, I think there was someone down here. I think I missed him on my screen. Yeah. Darren! There you go, you see? It's such fine margins that 400 gil might be the difference between being able to buy something and not, so... Whew. Last encounter. Last encounter. Especially when the poison works, it's just extra good. So same again. Hopefully this time we take it out. Yeah. Okay, we've got good random variants there. Finish it off. Excellent. Trading hits.
It's over.
So definitely a challenging section, and again it's very unforgiving. Like you make any big mistakes,
No time
like
to waste. Let's go.
like the Aurochs reels miss, I nearly died, but we've made it. Thank you, Mega Potion, excellent. A much needed save here. Such a treacherous part of the game, man. Okay. Let's get up there. Okay. We have made it to Operation Mihen, and a truly significant boss. I think for me, like with a lot of challenge material and stuff, like this tends to be where the game truly begins. Like this boss, even the first time you're playing through the game, or like if you're relatively new to the game, it can be a tough fight anyway. And so in challenge runs especially, it usually tends to be the first stiff test. But we've already had a few of those so far, so you can imagine what my expectations are for this particular battle. Oh. So I don't think anyone here gives you anything. There's a couple of chests, so I might have a look at those. Let's go and chat to someone anyway. So we're going to get the chest first, then speak to Awaka, and then we're going to set up for the gooey boy. Okay. Blue bracer. I mean... fair enough. You would assume that it could probably use water. That's what I'm saying. Like, if he's giving you a blue bracer, I doubt it's because it never uses water. Just throwing that out there. Right, save again. And then let's see if we can do any shopping.
Monopoly's a great thing. Oops, sorry.
Whoops. Let's see what we got. No. Already have one. No. Nice. Kinda nice. Very nice. I mean, this one seems well priced. For our mage, having a sign that's proof, I think it's pretty smart. This is nice, but no way I'm affording that. So I think I'm going to keep it like this because I can't afford anything else anyway. I've come to the stage where selling anything just seems stupid. Do we have another chance to buy softs? I just feel like 5's a very low number. But we need to get through Jose. We could probably get through encountering like 3 or 4 of them, but it feels like we do have 2 people that can use Isuna. And there's a lot of stuff you can buy before Guado Salam at the Moonflow. So maybe I'll hold on to my girl here. Right. Sin Spawn Gui should be nice and easy, right? Woo. I'm gonna go for this. Like, it feels like we picked this one up very recently before the fight, so it seems wise. This one, maybe we can get slowed. Water Ward, Silence. I think anyone with water, we should probably take it. I don't think we can Dark Touch Sin Spawn Gui. It's not going to work. We're not going to Poison Touch it either, I'm pretty sure. Either Alchemy or something with a sensor. We'll go Alchemy first. Again, stick with... Ooh, Water Ward for this. That's kind of interesting. But for me, like, she does so much work in these boss battles. Like, all the null abilities and the healing, the half MP cost is a real lifesaver. I think the odds of it being weak to fire is very low. So something like that. And this time we do have the ability to haste up a little more, so I'm just going to try and see... I don't know who it's going to be worth hasting up. I'd need to see, like, who is, like, what it's weak to. I would imagine Lulu and Waka seem like a good idea for this one. Lulu and Kimari not bad because Lancet can stop the head if it's moving. But Kimari, he can Isuna, he can Chia. And I just feel like Waka status effects probably won't work as well here. But basically I think Lulu, Kimari, Waka, and Tidus could do with a haste, and well, ideally Yuna too. Obviously all of them in an ideal world, but if I'm prioritizing, I feel like maybe those guys. So we'll start like this for now. We'll give it our first attempt, and we'll see what we can learn from the fight. This is the one where I'm truly like, it feels unlikely that I could make this the first time, but very unlikely. Given how much I've struggled on the previous bosses so far, I've kind of made it by the skin of my teeth, but this one should be a step up from all of those, basically. Okay, here we go. I actually want to try something. So don't count this as another attempt. I swear we have a different fight theme. Basically, I have the battle theme disable thing going on, but this is also good because I need to look at overdrive modes. I forgot. I literally have Victor and stuff, which is not a good idea. I feel like because there's multiple like points of attack, it's going to use its head, it's going to use the center. The chances of you taking damage in this, like, you're going to be taking a lot of damage. When it's a single thing, maybe you can null and you can nullify damage, darkness. I feel like it's going to become increasingly less likely that you can just like stop damage from happening. So I'm wondering if Comrade is just generally a better one. But she's good at dodging punches, so I don't know if maybe she's a good one to have as dancer for this one. Let's try it just for one fight. Again, same problem that he doesn't have the MP. I think he charges 15% every time. So for a boss fight, it's not the right one. Yuna can keep healer. I'm going to go for a bit more of a standard Comrade setup here. I'm hoping that tweak works here. If it doesn't, unfortunately, you kind of have to stick with this background music. It's just this YouTube copyright ID, content ID stuff. It's just such a pain in the ass. Yeah, I'd have to restart the game entirely. I just don't want to do that right now. I can't seem to toggle it on and off. I think when you have the cutscene mod and stuff working all together, it just gets a bit mushy. So, let's read some center text first. Picks on the character in the center. Picks on the character with the lowest health. And the arms, 1,500 each, and they negate all elements. Picks on the character on its side. Ah, shit. So we're doing like a 4-on-3 here. Crap. That's really not good. I wonder if you can slow it down. I guess if the arms have a turn, maybe they're not immune to slow. But first of all, again, I'm going to try to buff up as much as I can. And go from there. So Lulu's going to get picked on for this first move. But it is the head, so it's probably magic. So I'm going to start doing focus. Obviously going to try and get some like 5 times focus, 5 times cheer type stuff happening. If I can. Fire to begin. Okay, Comrade working nice. I think it might be a good battle for good old Comrade here. What I want to know, since the head is the magic based one, like still I feel like Waka's got to have some say in terms of statuses here. Like he's got to be able to do something, right? So I want to see if I can silence the head. Yes, we can. Okay. So this one will always go for the center, right? Okay. It's gonna come in with a punch, almost certainly. So I wanna do like a cheer here. I need to get to a state where those punches are not, they're powerful even in the original, so I have a feeling they're gonna hit hard. Oof. My god. Yeah, that's not good. So even when it's silenced, it still uses Toxin and kills the character with the lowest HP. Fine. Ouch. Okay, well dodged. Where do we even go from here? I'm not sure if it's worth a guard. I'm not even sure he can survive. Let's try it. I mean, this is like, you know, feeling it out. Attempt number 1. Let's see how we do here. 930. I need to power break there. That's what I need to do. That's what we're missing. Power break. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I forgot. That's the move. Okay. Lancet is a quicker move, so I'm just going to use Lancet here quickly to stop the head moving. So now we need to... Now I remember, that's what I was missing. We need to power break. And hopefully, if it doesn't have a way to heal that, then we're in business. Trouble is, he's going to get KO'd. Like, we need to hold out until Orin gets a turn, which is going to be forever away. Ah, shit, man. Maybe a cheer will save the rest of them at least. Yeah, I kind of need to restart the fight already at this point, but at least it's charging up some overdrives, I guess. Oof. That's so close. If this was a randomizer, she had quick pockets, we could have just used that. Would have been nice and easy. The only thing I will say is that this whole thing is really helping with overdrives. So if we can kind of recover from this terrible start, we might have a shot. But I'm just not sure we can really recover here. But what does it mean if there's no one in the center? If the character in the center is dead, does it skip a turn? That's also kind of interesting. I think let's at least try here. So, Toxin on Orin, that's fantastic. Ah, oh, not quite full overdrive. And Demi, that's old school. Wow. Okay. So. Now. She's still too slow. Even haste it up, man. She is too slow. But next up, yeah, it's going to be Orin taking a hit. Yeah, this is one that at this stage I'm kind of just fighting to not restart. I normally, if I wasn't recording, I would have restarted it. But I kind of just want to really battle it out just to see if I can do anything. Just trying to see if there's any scope here to try and make a recovery, but I feel like this is where the streak ends. If I could get my turn in here before the head, then I would have had a chance maybe, but I can keep him alive for one more turn, I think. So he can take that punch. Yeah. But obviously we can't apply a power break at the moment. So this is going to be fire on me, right? Whoa! Oh, come on. Hey, where did that move come from? He was just using Toxin. It was just using Toxin and Fire. Then the Demi got thrown in, but that was the center thing, I think. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah. If that was a Fire and he completely blocked it, then I was going to say we still have a chance here, but that's just rude. And Poison Breath. Yeah, we didn't get to stop the head. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah. I should have restarted a long time ago, but then the game forced me to do it. It's just like, stop this nonsense and just give this a proper run now that you know what you're doing. So there we go. That was the first legit boss battle death that we've had. Like, that wasn't really any mistakes or anything like that. That was just straight up. The boss was too good. Okay, my friends, I'm wrapping it up for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you are continuing to enjoy the series. Please remember to hit the like button if you haven't already. I will see you for the next one. Thank you for watching. Take care.